Okay, that's never gonna happen again. So, what Stefan just did is probably the most powerful choke from the back. It's called the bow and arrow choke. So, if we could just do that slower, Stefan, he's gonna hit the collar from the back position. I've already screwed up. One, Stefan has my back, I already screwed up. Two, I let him get my collar when he has my back. The next thing he wants to do, he wants to swing across from here. Do you see it's called bow and arrow? Because he's an arrow, he's straight. And you see how I'm bowing my posture. So how do we break this apart? So right away, let's just say that he has those hooks and he has that collar. The very first thing I want to try and do is that I need to go and stay parallel to Stefan. I need to bring my weight down. I want to bring my hips towards my heels, and I want to stay parallel to Stefan. He's probably going to right away start to grab this leg. I have to maybe do some grip fighting. You see I'm shirking down. I want to try and pick up my hip as much as I possibly can to make it much heavier. The next thing I want to do is I want to bring the crown of my head into his armpit. If I'm too high, if I'm like this, there's no way. I need to go down and stay parallel. I need to go down and stay parallel. And the crown of my head, the part that's covered by my cap, my baseball cap, it goes into Stefan's armpit. That's two. The third thing is that I want to grab the elbow. Elbow, not the sleeve. You'll feel like you want to grab the sleeve, feels natural. But I want to grab his elbow. We all have this little bone up to the inside of our elbow. We want to find that bone. I want to find that like I'm rock climbing. And I want to peel that up. So, three things. Stay parallel, moving my hips down, staying parallel. I move my hips down for the next step, which is to get my head into Stefan's armpit. And the third thing is to grab onto that elbow. Let's see what this looks like. Go ahead, Stefan, choking. Choke. And I drive up. You know how I have the elbow? There's a little bit. Stefan, you can probably confirm for the camera, for the audience, there's a little bit of a chimera head. You feel that?
There's a thread of it. You're probably not going to tap me out unless I totally screw up, but I'm worried about it.
Absolutely. Right, but also it's a
very strong
control.
lever.
Yeah, it's a control. See how this is just basically a stick to control Stefan's upper body. From here, almost always on somebody good, you're just going to wind up in half guard, right? Which is totally fine. One, I've escaped the choke. Two, I'm in a much better position, right? I've actually escaped back once again. So, can we do that one more time, please, Stefan? What's the very first thing I want to do? What's the very first thing? I want to move down. If my head, see how his shoulders behind? You hear by the sound of my voice, you can really squeeze. I want to get my head down. I want to stay parallel, so I walk down. Maybe grip fight a little bit, because it doesn't get my pant leg. From here, the back of my head goes into his armpit. What's the next thing? Yeah, right here. Right, so I grab the elbow. Right, I want to turn. We do a little faster, Stefan. Go ahead, choke. Go for the choke. Right, so it's gonna look like that. You see how they're all kind of synchronized? Right, it's all kind of synchronized. I'm moving down, trying to put the back of my head into his armpit. I'm trying to find that elbow. More or less all at once, right? But we have that nice procedure, so that way we're in that position right away. We want to get down, we want to get low, we want to stay straight. We want to fight to get our head into the armpit, we want to fight to get that elbow. Give that a try.